I'm probably gonna be punitive damages.
Punitive damages. All right.
I don't
And
know
this is going to be an SBS court session. Mr. Chang, give your opening statement.
Today, I was incited to do crime by not only a man, a citizen of this city, but a Judge Ardson, telling me to commit vicious acts of crime upon people talking to my wife, being such a bad influence on me when he should be doing the opposite, influencing me to punch a cop in the mouth, damaging my hand. It's in such pain now I can barely move it. This man is not only a man with power, but a man with bad intentions. He's trying to damage the people in the city and get them to commit crime. He needs to be punished. That is all.
All right, Judge Ardson, would you like to give your opening?
All right. Your Honor, if you please the court. What I was
All right.
instructing Mr. Chang to do was to go ahead and stand up for the good looks and the personality and everything else associated with that fine young lady which he had walked into the courthouse with. I, sir, being a man
White
of
knight.
advanced years, believe that chivalry is not dead. And I believe that there is a room inside of the penal code for chivalry. In fact, defense of others is one of those reasons why you can, in fact, put up your fisticuffs and knock the ever-living hell out of somebody else. And I believe that defending a good lady's honor falls within that penal code. Now, I did not instruct Mr. Chang to go ahead and sucker punch a police officer. Instead, I told him he should probably knock the teeth out of that dopey-looking bastard standing right next to him. What Mr. Chang does or does not do with my advice is entirely up to him. I was just
What a
hoping to
great
make him,
influence you are.
I was just hoping to make him a better man than when he walked into our court offices there. Thank you very much.
Oh, a better man. Inciting violence makes you a better
objection,
man.
Your Honor, the dopey bastard keeps opening his mouth.
You shut your fucking mouth, you cowboy hat wearing little bitch. I'll ride you
Yeah.
like a whale, motherfucking horse.
You bought that
understand me?
suit at
Unfortunately,
Kmart.
Mr. Ardson and SBS court outbursts are allowed.
Thank you, loser.
All right, Mr. Chang, do you have any witnesses you want to call?
That is right. I would like to call up Mr. Ardson. Also, can we have a roll for a free pass?
All right. Pick a number between 1 and 7.
5.
5. All right, let me look at my chart. Give me one moment.
You're out of order.
All right, number 5 says you can treat everyone as a hostile witness.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, sure. Your Honor, can I be extra hostile then?
Sure, everyone's a hostile
Like-
witness.
Like, as hostile as I'm allowed to because I can carry things in here that other people can't?
Not that hostile.
Not that hostile? Okay.
Oh my god.
You're lucky. I can be very
Mr.
hostile in here.
Ardson. Oh, you're gonna swear at me?
Oh, yeah, you gotta swim me in.
Mr. Ardson, you swear to tell the truth, so true, something about the whatever, was help you, whatever?
I certainly do so.
All right.
By the skin of my chinny chin chin.
Mr. Ardson, as a man of the law, if someone was to say, you're a bitch, does that give you the right to physically assault them?
In defense of my honor? Perhaps. Depends.
Yes or no?
I'm gonna go with no on this one.
Mm-hmm. Now, you also stated in your statement that you were trying to make me a better man.
Yes, I
Now,
did.
How would telling me to physically assault somebody for simply saying words to my woman make me a better man?
Because that was in defense of others, not of yourself, as I had also stated in my opening
Okay,
statement.
so if I say, Mr. Coyote, you're a bitch, that gives you the right to physically assault me?
Are you talking to me or you talking to him?
I'm talking to Mr. Ardson
Why are you looking at me?
because I called you
Yeah.
a bitch.
Yeah, why you call him the honorable objection? He just called you a bitch, Your Honor.
I'm going to sustain that. Can we please refrain from calling me a bitch?
Okay. Bitch in the corner. You a bitch.
What?
Objection, Your Honor. He just called the district attorney a bitch, and I feel the need to punch him right in his smarmy little face.
Oh, you just said that's
see?
against the law, though.
That's against the law. So are you inciting? You were inciting me earlier to break the law. Is that correct?
No, I was not. I was telling you should put up for your lady friend there.
So what's the exact words that you told me?
I'm gonna stop this real quick. I'm gonna give the power to Mr. Kermit over there. I'm gonna give him the power to object for Mr. Ardson.
Okay.
That way he can have defense. And I'm gonna give Lil F the ability to object for Mr. Chang while Mr. Chang is on the stand.
Yeah,
Okay.
my question was getting a little too heated for him, huh? You sweating? You getting
No.
sweating up there?
Objection, Your Honor. Wait, are they allowed to badger in this?
Yeah, he's a
Oh shit.
hostile.
Okay, never mind. I withdraw my
So-
objection. My objection.
Huh? I'm sorry. I
Did you
wasn't paying
or
attention.
did you not?
Jesus
Tell me
Christ.
that was you would pound into the teeth of anyone that talked to your wife like that.
Yes, I did, and yes, I would.
I wasn't even insulting to her. I just said maybe we should have a threesome with my good friend.
Well, you got.
So you're telling me, you dirty bastard, if somebody asked you to have a threesome with your wife, you would start physically assaulting them?
Yes, I would.
Objection,
You
Your Honor.
are a fucking
Objection,
criminal.
Your Honor. I would do the same.
Your Honor.
What if that person was
Well,
your
Your Honor,
friend?
this is a team of fucking criminals trying again to influence me to do crime. Man is a judge, and he's telling me I should physically assault people, knowing
Mr.
well
Chang,
that
I
would
get
be a
that,
crime.
but you need to ask him the question. This isn't your closing. You don't
This
talk
is
to me about it.
disgusting. This is
Objection.
so
Is
crime.
there a question in here?
I don't hear a question. I'm gonna sustain that.
Did
Wait,
you
wait.
recommend that I physically assaulted somebody for speaking disrespectfully to my wife?
I recommended that you should teach the man to speak more eloquently to your lady friend there.
That's not what
In
he
a
said.
physical
He said,
manner.
Pound his head in.
Now, how you choose to enact that recommendation is entirely up to you, sir.
That was a
That's
specific
not my
fucking
question.
advice.
Yes or no?
Yes or no? What?
Did you recommend me to physically assault somebody for talking to my wife or, person in a disrespectful manner?
I might have recommended that you have a
Yes
physical altercation
or
with an
no?
individual.
Yes, you did. Thank you very much. That is all
What
I
a
have to ask,
slippery
Your Honor.
snake.
All right,
He's sneaky, Chang. I don't like him.
Yep.
Mr. Chang, do you have
Please.
any other questions? That's it.
No, that's all I have for him.
All right, Mr. Kermit, you have any questions?
I got one, Your Honor. Might have more than that after, but just one. Mr. Ardson. Is it?
Mr. DeLaw.
Is that your name? Is that what it is?
Yes, it actually is, sir.
How are you today, Mr. Ardson?
I'm getting a little tired. I've been doing this for a hot minute now, hence coffee.
All right, Mr. Ardson, if that is your name.
It
What
is.
is the First Amendment?
The First Amendment is the right to free speech and freedom of the press.
That means you can say whatever you want.
No, that is not actually what it means. It
Well,
means that the government cannot regulate what I say. It does
Right,
not
yeah.
give me freedom to say whatever the hell I want. And it does not give me freedom of consequences
Yeah,
from
that's
saying
what
the things that I say.
So, with that being said, if you said, "Fuck you," and this is just an example. I have no ill will towards you. Fuck you, Judge Coyote.
What
Can
the
I be
hell?
arrested for that?
I'm
saying if I was somebody else. I said if that was
All
somebody
right.
else. I said if
You
that was
really
somebody
ought
else.
to. You ought to pick a different target, sir.
All right. Let's say Judge Coyote said to you, Ardson, "Fuck you, Ardson."
True.
Could he be put in jail for that?
Objection, Speckleways.
No, he cannot.
So if he told you to punch somebody, could he be put
Wait,
in
let's
jail
see
for
the
that?
objection.
Oh,
What
fine.
was the objection?
This is Speckleways. This is waiting, and this is simply
Your Honor, he is
stupidity.
a judge of the city. He should know.
Mr. Chang, he's a hostile witness. He's allowed to
I can ask
He's
whatever I
hostile?
want.
He has a fucking weapon?
He's a
just gonna
hostile witness.
Sit over
It's your
here and
fault. You rolled for it. He's hostile
drink
because
my
of you.
coffee. I'm incredibly hostile to see me over here drinking my coffee, angry as
Oh my
hell.
God.
Then I may have to defend myself, sir, if he keeps progressing in a hostile
I-
manner.
Motion for a fight to the death?
What? Oh, I agree.
Accepted.
Yeah.
What?
Your Honor, I second this motion.
All right, if we want
Denied.
to cut this sooner, all right, and
Fight?
both parties would have to agree to this, right? Well, not a fight to the death, but we can have these two individuals fight, and whoever gets knocked out has to pay the other person $37, and case is closed.
Your Honor, we
Deal.
have a medic.
No.
We have a medic in the room.
Accept that.
I don't accept. This is bullshit.
This ain't
You
your
guys
case,
do
so
accept
Earth,
his
shut the hell up.
unacceptable-
Wait, you guys
I'm
are
part
trying
of
to
this
save
court case.
him.
He told him to fucking punch me in the face for no reason. You guys see criminals in and out of this place. You guys are supposed to be an example to these people, to rehabilitate these people, and you
Judge
incite
Kyle, can I punch
violence to
him?
get these types of
No.
people back in your courtroom.
You guys are
How
trying to
could
give
you-
your judge a
how
second
dare
chance.
you?
Because
Well,
you know I fucked them
Lil
up there.
this isn't your case, it's Chang's case. You should
I
have
don't
sued
give
if
a
that's what you want
fuck.
to do.
I'm here. I was part of it. I'm a victim.
So, do you accept these terms, Mr. Chang?
First things first, before I give my answer on that, I just wanted to point out that this is your way of giving your friend, your fellow judge over there, a second chance of getting absolutely destroyed in this court, as my questioning was top notch, and he admitted that he tried to recommend me to commit a crime. What a piece
Mr.
of
Chang,
fucking
that's the way
trash.
you feel.
And
but
also,
continue with the
I
court
accept.
case. It's an option. You accept- okay,
Objection.
makes
I
sense.
only recommended that he punch a guy in the face, not necessarily that he
All
commit
right.
a crime.
Mr.
Which is a crime.
Mr. Ardson, do you accept this?
What are the rules to this particular?
It's just a simple man's 50 cup. Whoever gets knocked out first loses, and has to pay the other person $37 in damages.
What happens when Chang breaks his bones? The old fucking man. The old
It's
poor.
part of the agreement. Everyone's signing off on a waiver saying that if
What do
they're
you mean? He's
injured,
a
everyone can be held
23-year-old
accountable.
Puerto Rican. He's got bones of steel.
I'm
You fighting
talking
with
about
me,
the
baby?
judge.
Maybe.
Oh, I'll be seeing
And
you
get you out of
after
here
I
quick.
knock this
So you
guy
go to
out
bed.
cold.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Question. Mr. Chang, how much body armor do you currently have?
Body armor does not affect in a fist fight.
It doesn't.
True. No.
Oh, this
All
guy
right.
fights. He knows.
All right.
He sounds scared,
Before
Chang.
we have
Yeah,
this
we sure
fight
did.
start,
How
much
I just
body
want to
armor do you
reiterate
have?
the
I'm
way that the
scared of
First
you.
Amendment works. The First Amendment is you have the
All right,
freedom of
take care of
speech
yourself.
unless you give a call to action. A call to action is whenever you tell someone to do something to a certain group or a certain individual. I was there, so I did overheard this. Mr. Ardson said that if it was him, that's what he would do. He never
Bingo.
said that, Mr. Chang, I want you to do that, which is the key difference.
That's
so if you would have went
semantics.
forward
That is
in this,
semantics.
it's not semantics,
No,
it's the law, Miss Laura.
I can't with
So
the
if you would've went forward in this case, Mr. Chang, you would've lost.
I would have won.
Luckily, you picked this avenue, so I need everyone
Chang,
to
if
clear
I
the,
were you right now, I would shoot that judge in the face. Does that sound like just like?
That's not what he says.
It's
That's
the
not what he
same
said.
thing though. That's semantics. That's just wordplay of saying you should do that.
That's what law is. Wordplay.
You're
I'm pretty
worried
sure
about it.
somebody has
Have the
been
power
gone.
to
Has somebody
interpret
has
the
went to jail
Constitution as they see fit.
for
Well-
Admit it, Ardson.
Eh,
guiding
matter-
someone
matter
down the
of
path
fact-
of
matter of
doing
fact,
something
Lil Earth,
wrong.
Matter of fact, Lil Earth, legally, you could say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I did.
Okay.
Drop
So
the
we're gonna
mic.
clear. We're gonna clear the right here in the front. Judge Ardson, you get over here on this side. Mr. Chang, you get over here on this side.
Okay.
Should we make a rule that there shouldn't be any brass knuckles, just in case somebody whips them out?
Everyone here knows that it's gonna be bare fist.
I'm gonna up here just in case.
We're gonna do a fair fight as well. No falcon punches times a million.
Yeah, absolutely. No falcon punches, no nothing. What is it normally? You square up, you do the jump.
Yeah, jump, square up, and we get to blowing.
Alrighty.
You guys want some music for this?
Out.
Oh wait. Oh.
All right,
Some
you
Mortal
let us
Kombat
know when,
music.
Judge.
Out.
All right.
Ching, are you
Go
okay?
ahead and square up. And one. All right. No, we'll start it. Go with it. Go for it. Let's
Go. You're gonna get swapped. Bah. Bah. Too weak, and you're too
Get
swole.
him, Mr. Chang.
You're
Get him.
going to
If I was
sleep,
you,
baby.
Chang, I'd
Beat
punch
his
his ass in the face.
Bah.
Here we go.
99 bitch.
Beat his ass.
I'm the fucking winner of SBS quads.
Yeah.
The unquads, the quads, the weak quads, and the core
Fucking
quads.
Colonel Sanders,
All
asshole.
right.
Oh my god.
Wow.
When the medic heads out, Mr. Ardson, he'll have to pay Mr. Chang $37.
Man, multiple
did it,
punches
Chang.
went right through.
did this
you.
for
That's
our
a little
honor.
annoying.
And as a victory,
After
we'll have
all,
a threesome.
I do own
we'll
a
have a
dojo.
threesome with your side
Well,
hoe.
Judge Ardson, I gotta tell you, in SBS court, everything's
That's all of
always
it.
scuffed.
Yep, that was all right.
Let's just mark that as 7-0 in SBS court.
God damn,
Actually,
I'm
I
gonna hire
think
you
it
as
might
my
be like
attorney.
6. Maybe.
You know?
Is there a judge available now or no?
All right, as long as I snapped your head back a couple of times, I'm
You
happy.
did hit me 2 times. Well, good.
In my eyes, I caught you at least 4 or 5 times, but it seemed like my
Swift,
fist
right
went
now?
right through you. Yeah, no, you did that damn tiger head move thing where your head ain't there no more.
That's called snake defense. Would you work it
Hi,
down?
everybody. Give me the 5 gifted subs. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for that love.
Alrighty.
That's impressive.
$37.
Man, I wish I had my gold mine.
Missed the fight.
And there you are.
I saw
$37.
Thank you
Chang, do you
very
need
much, boss. Hope
more,
you have a great
heals?
day.
Yep, you
Chang, you know
Any
I
more
want half of that,
bandages?
right?
SBS court is closed.
Hey,
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, start coming this more
What a
often.
fun trial. I
I'm
have
trying to go to bed. What can I do for you?
I've got a problem, and I was told that
Well-
only the judges can
well,
help.
all right.
Let's
Thank you
go.
very much,
Alright, what's your
everybody.
problem?
I haven't been able to.
All right, let's go.
Thank you.
minute that I was here for.
Somebody else's.
Norm, I
totally
told you
my time.
beforehand.
I could
That,
I just got
that
paid
is
to fucking beat up a judge.
Yeah.
Who else has been paid by a
fucking-
judge to beat
we
up
fucking
another fucking
blew
judge?
this
Tell me,
around,
I
that's
went.
cool.
Nobody, that's right, because I'm the fucking boss.
Not to my
I'm the
knowledge,
judge. I'm the
that
chief
one
of
is-
Poland.
see if it was
might just die.
repossessed, I could unrepossess it. But if it's
Cables even.